Hello. I didn't see you there. I was just sitting here listening to some tunes in the holiday spirit and thinking about yesterday and thinking about tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out! Out! Brief candle. Life's but a poor player who struts and frets his hour about upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Scene. Hey guys, thanks for indulging me a little bit there. If you didn't recognize it, that's the soliloquy from Macbeth that we looked at this week, and it's one of my favorite pieces of literature in general, be it poetry, which it feels, I don't know, very poetic to me, and indeed a lot of Shakespeare, who was a poet and a dramatist himself. Indeed, a lot of his work is sort of on that borderline between poetry and drama. So be it poetry, be it drama, be it just good writing, I love that piece right there. And for me, it really ties into all three of those three existential questions that I brought up at the beginning of the course that I typically use in my own literary analysis, the existential sort of critical lens that I like to look at texts with. And those three questions are those essential questions we all ask. What the heck is going on? Who are these other people? And death? What the hell? So these are all present in Macbeth in spades. Of course, you've got question number one: what the heck is going on? That's throughout the play, right? From whether he's consulting with the witches, or whether he can trust his own wife, or even his own mind at times. What the heck is going on? And then, who are these other people? That second fundamental human question of who we are as people, and who are these other people that we're thrown into this weird thing called life with. It certainly is like right there in the forefront in Macbeth. Who are all these crazy people? Who's Macbeth, and who are these weirdos he's surrounded by? It's quite a cast of characters for sure. And then last and not least, death. It overshadows the whole play from beginning to end, and in true Shakespearean fashion. And it is, of course, too, one of those central human questions that we ask. So there's a mini literary critique or literary analysis of Macbeth through an existential lens. And that's the kind of work that you're going to want to do with each of your own literary analyses as you're progressing along on that final paper that you're working towards. You want to look at a text and not just summarize it, but have that bit of insight that comes from looking at it and finding out what things strike you about it and pulled your interest in. And notice, too, that part of the assignment is relating how this stuff connects to human nature and life. And that's why, for me, the existential lens is a really handy one, because it looks at really essential things like that. But really, any great text somehow speaks to something more than just the circumstances being described in the plot. That's the difference between a good TV episode that you might watch and then forget about after a day or two, and a great piece of literature that has stood the test of time and culture and translation for hundreds or thousands of years. So anyway, some food for thought on that point. Let's see. Housekeeping type stuff. Let me know when you submit past work. I don't always get updates about when you say submit past discussion posts or responses, so it's really important that you send me an email and say, hey, Professor, I submitted this, and this for these weeks, and then I'll make sure that I go back and update your work. Let me know how to help. We are here in week 4, marching on quickly towards the end of our brief but hopefully enjoyable foray into all things literary. And as you put together your final paper, let me know how I can assist. You know, there are things that I often see multiple course to course that students deal with. You know, getting a handle on literary analysis is one of them for sure. Crafting a thesis statement. Make sure you explicitly mention that chosen text that you decided to write about in your thesis statement for your final paper, and that way the reader knows that you're connecting those thoughts that you're having to a specific text, and that's essentially literary analysis. Sort of, you know, what I just did. Talk about a text, and then talk about, you know, its connection in many ways to bigger themes and life in the universe and such. So that's about it. That's I try to keep these videos fairly brief. Today's was, I don't know, just having some fun with drama. But as always, let me know that I'm here for you. Give me a call, shoot me a text. However I can help, I want to help you put together the best paper possible. You know, you can send me multiple drafts via email, and I'm happy to look at those and get them back to you. I do, of course, recommend using the Writing Center, but I'm an English graduate, and I'm an English major, and I'm an English teacher. I'm kind of like a one-man writing center myself, so don't hesitate to use me as a resource. I'll try to get you feedback and turnaround on your draft as quickly as possible. So just know that you don't have to be out there with just like a one or two shot off thing. We'll keep working on those drafts all the way up until the last minute if we need to. So yeah, let me know how I can help. Have a great week, everybody. Enjoy Macbeth. Arr.